Since a long time, Gritan and his wife Mira live happily with their little girl Oceove on a very far and unknown island. Once Oceove became at the age of 10, she started wondering about what could be deep in the ocean, behind the ocean, and up at the skies between the stars. Oceove was always contemplating the ocean and the sky. She was also asking her parents a lot of questions, but mostly always she did not get any answer, which made her frustrated and made her parents terribly afraid of their little girl's big dreams. They spent long years later. On her 80th birthday, Oceove got a book as a gift from her parents, who knew that Oceove would never give up until she achieved her dreams. By that very old book, they were maybe supporting her, or maybe they were trying to change her opinion and live happily together as they used to do. Oceove read that old book and realized that the book was her father's diary. While she was reading, sometimes she cried painfully, sometimes she smiled, and sometimes she laughed. She spent hours and long hours reading. When she finished reading the book, she was very or hyper happy. She finally got answers of some questions. She could know the reason why her family left home and came to live all alone in this unknown island. What could be behind the ocean? Oceove lay on the ground listening to mermaids' music and contemplating the sky and thinking. The next day, Oceove decided to tell her parents, Greta and Amira, that she was planning to leave that island to achieve her three dreams: explore what's deep in the ocean, behind the ocean, and up at the skies. Greta and Amira got terribly afraid and shocked. They did not know what to do. Mira couldn't help but say with cold words, "If you think that you have to do it, just go." Greta added, "Be careful. The world is not that beauty and innocence you see around you here." That night, Oceove was lying on the ground as always, listening to mermaids' magic music and angelic songs, and looking at the skies. That time, she was thinking not about what could be deep and behind the ocean and up at the skies, but she was thinking about how she could travel and leave the island. Suddenly, she heard an angelic voice calling her "Little Dreamer, Little Dreamer." Oceove was extremely terrified, but she walked towards that voice. When she was near enough, she couldn't believe her eyes. That was a little mermaid. After a moment, that little mermaid finally stopped Oceove's thoughts and said, "Hi, little dreamer. I'm Usikai. I am here in order to help you. You need a boat? Right. So here it is. Go realize your dreams and don't forget. As long as you're dreaming, you're alive. Big dreams will take from you most precious things in your life. But please do not stop following your dreams." Oh, I was about to forget. This boat is a gift from the ocean that you love. The little beautiful mermaid just disappeared in the ocean, leaving behind Oceove fallen in the world of dreams until she fell asleep. The following day, Oceove kissed her father's front and hugged her mother. She said goodbye, and with a beautiful smile, she left behind the old Greta and Mira, pretending they were glad and neither afraid nor anxious. The night covered the earth, and Oceove was in the middle of the ocean, rereading her father's diary. Then a mermaid called her. Just as Oceove expected, that little girl or that little mermaid came. But what she did not expect was that Osekai came to help her realize her first dream. Osekai, with magic voice and brilliant eyes, said, "Little dreamer, the ocean sent me to give you a chance to be a mermaid for an entire day, so as you can realize your first dream, which is to explore what's deep in the ocean." For sure, Oceove expected. She became an amazing mermaid with attractive colors and extreme beauty. She jumped into the ocean. She swam deep. She visited the kingdom of Atlantica, and she found it hyper wonderful. And no word could really describe that place. She spent the best day of her life and expected more in next days. At the end of that day, Oceove thanked the ocean and appreciated very much the fact that she started achieving her dreams.